Dad do and Grandma does, and so does Grandpa, but not us. At the other end of life, when we pass away, that's going from being to not being. Pretty profound change too. But as far as I know, we don't remember forward, so we don't get to remember that one either. This is the only one where we get to make that decision, where one person and one person become one couple. And that's a beautiful moment we're about to share right now. I want to say that we take a lot of steps to preserve those memories. You see all the people with cameras around here, dresses get stored away in closets or attics or whatever, maybe passed on to another generation. We wear the rings for a lifetime. We do all of these things to try to commemorate and remember this moment. But sometimes we get so hung up on all of those details that we fail to watch what's really special about the moment. And for you two, I have some advice about how to keep that in your brains, okay? Don't lose this moment. There are 3 ways I think I can help you build on it. Number 1, when I tell you, it'll be later, I want you to say to yourself, with all the power in your brain, I will remember this moment. Don't say it out loud, I think it'll spoil the moment, but I'll let you know when it's going to come. All right? And then I want you to do that, tell each other about that moment about 10,000 times for the rest of your life. Number 2, be mindful. Be mindful always, ever and always, what you promised today. Not just that today is special. It is your future that's going to be special because of the promises you're making and because the intent exists in this moment and is carried forward for the rest of your lives. Remember, when you make this decision, you're making it for yourself. You're saying it's the right thing for you to do. But in this special circumstance, you're also saying you're making that decision for your partner. It's the right thing for them to do, and you know it. Number 3, I want you to reflect on your past. If you've watched Joseph's Facebook page lately, I take it most of you have. You know that they've given us a pretty good insight into what's going on in that relationship. And Monica's response has been pretty hilarious sometimes. But I want you to consider your own personal past, not just the last 30 days. The past that came before you knew the other. I want you to recall and tell each other about all the decisions you made that led you inexorably to this moment. All the times last week, and last month, and last year, and last decade, and last century that all led to this moment in time. I also want you to recall all the decisions that others made about you that also led to this time. Think, if you will, about a grandmother who didn't give up on you. Or think about family members who provided a shoulder to cry when you needed it. Or a kick in the pants when you needed it too. Recall and tell each other about what happened by blind chance that brought you to this decision. What decisions did the universe make to bring you together? Think always about the power of poetry. Think always about the power of Cold Stone ice cream. That's about it. I want you to learn the story. I want you to tell each other that story. I want you to live that story. And someday I want to know your kids know that story. That's the best advice I have for you right now. By the way, there's lots more advice out here. A lot of experience out there waiting to help you guys along. And I want you to take advantage of that. You couldn't ask for a better bunch of family and friends. I can tell just by the spirit in the room. Okay, that's it. We're going to go to the important stuff now. This is the declaration. Before you, Monica, and you, Joseph, are joined together in marriage in the presence of these, your family and your friends, I am bound to remind you publicly of the solemn, serious, and binding nature of the relationship which you are about to join. Marriage, according to the law, is the voluntary and full commitment of a man and a woman, at least in this state it still is, made in the deepest sense to the exclusion of all others. It is entered into with a desire, hope, and firm intention that it will last for your whole lives. I'm going to ask a question of you, Monica. You've asked your friends and family here to be witness to your union. Do you wish to be united with Joseph as a partner in marriage, as the closest of friends, as a confidant to his deepest troubles, as solace in times of difficulty, as a celebrant in times of joy, do you wish to remain together and support and nourish him throughout all the years of your life?
I do.
Okay, one down. Joseph, you've asked your friends and family here for the same purpose. Do you wish to be united with Monica as a partner in marriage, as the closest of friends, as a confidant to her deepest troubles, as solace in times of difficulty, as a celebrant in times of joy? Do you wish to remain together and support and nourish her throughout all the years of your life?
I do.
That's good news. I would ask at this point that all the members of the family of both Monica and of Joseph stand up. I'm going to ask you to make a pledge as well. All family members, please rise. This union brings together different family traditions in the hope that a new family tree will become strong and fruitful. In fact, for those of you who know anything at all about these two families, you know that there's plenty of scope in terms of the differences between these families' traditions and histories. Theirs is a personal choice these two people have made, and for which they are responsible. Yet their life will be enriched by the support of their families. I'm going to ask Monica's family first. Do you all welcome Joseph as a member of your family? Do you affirm your continuing support and love to Monica and Joseph as they grow in their marriage? Do you offer to them the best of your care and counsel in their times of struggle and your celebration with them in the times of joy?
We do.
Hey, hallelujah. Now, Joseph's family, the same thing. Do you all welcome Monica as a member of your family? Do you affirm your continuing support and love to Joseph and Monica as they grow in their marriage? Do you offer to them the best of your care and counsel in their times of struggle and your celebration with them in times of joy?
We do.
Oh, yeah.
There's good love in this room. Please have a seat. Thank you. We're going to ask about promises now. Joseph, will you take Monica to be your wife? Will you be her friend and partner in life, honoring, supporting, and loving her through all the joys and challenges you may face individually and together, for now and for always?
I will.
And Monica, will you take Joseph to be your husband? Will you be his friend and partner in life, honoring, supporting, and loving him through all the joys and challenges you may face individually and together, for now and for always?
I will.
This is a moment where we like to pause and do something symbolic. And these two have chosen to mix these two sands together as a symbol of the joining of their two families. They will be accompanied by Brian Bailey.
Well, it's been 10 years. We can't hold back my tears, 'cause I'm just so happy I'm marrying an angel today. Oh, as I take your hand, I pledge to be your man. I vow to love, to hold, to cherish, and never disrespect the love we share. Oh, I'll be honest, I cannot lie. There'll be real good days, but there'll be some bad times. But I'll be standing right beside you, my sweet lady, me and this love of mine. Oh, as I take this ring and I place it on your sweet and lovely hand, you will show your kids And they will tell their kids what mom and daddy did on the day he married his angel. We will show our kids, and they will tell their kids what mom and daddy did on the day he married his angel. Angel.
Amen.
Thank you, Brian. There's a reason they didn't ask me to do that. This is the moment I think most weddings don't emphasize enough. We all come here as witnesses to this pledge, but I challenge us to come with a greater charge than simply to watch and to celebrate. We come to stand with these two young people inside of the circle of that pledge. This marriage is a sacred trust we hold in our community of friends and our community of family as well. Will you who stand beside Monica and Joseph do your utmost to uphold this marriage?
We do.
And now I ask the greater community, and that's everybody here, family, friends, everybody. Will you, the witnesses to this pledge, do your utmost to uphold this marriage?
We will.
That's a great moment. That's the moment we're supposed to have. Having everyone's intention affirmed, I now ask you, Monica, to pledge your solemn vows to Joseph.
Joseph,
You got it.
I never knew that I could love so much as I love you. You are the best thing in my life. And I'm truly blessed that I have found you. Today, I give myself to you as your wife and promise to be by your side wherever this journey will take us. I eagerly anticipate the chance to grow together and to fall in love with you a little more each day. I vow to love and to cherish you for the rest of our lives.
Go, girl.
Joseph, will you pledge your solemn vows to Monica?
So they told me we were going to write our own vows. They said, this is your wedding. It's the woman you love. It's going to be hundreds of your closest friends and family, and you're a poet, but no pressure. And I couldn't think of anything. And I realized it's always been like this. I've always had problems pushing out poems for you, but I realized it's not really my fault. Our language doesn't have enough lines for love. Listen, legend has it that the Eskimos have over 100 words for snow. See, they see things a bit differently. There's a word for falling snow and really cold snow and snow that gets wet and gets inside your shoes and snow that blows sideways into the house and snow that's mixed with a little bit of rain, but it's never just snow. Because they're exposed to so many types and for so long, it's not just a word, but a concept, a feeling, a believing, a part of their lives. And I realized that was my problem. By being with you, I've been exposed to so many different types of your love that one word just wasn't going to cover it. I'm going to need more words. So I need a language for your love that takes care of me when I'm sick, a poem for the type of love that pushes me to be a better man, a joke book about our jerky love that laughs when people trip in the mall, a hymnal of harmonies about love because yours is so perfect and pure. If I ran out of words, I'd just use letters and scream, OMG, I effing heart you. But we don't have the language. So I'll just give you this vow. Monica, I'm going to make you laugh more than cry, smile more than frown. I promise to give you everything I got and a little bit more. For you, I'd fight the tide. I'd torture tears to find the source of your sadness. I'm going to make sure the best of our past is the worst of our future. Because me and you got forever. And we're going to need it. Because we got to find at least another 15,000 words for love.
Thank you, sir. That's hers. Traditionally, the passage from the status of single person to the status of husband or wife is marked by the exchange of rings. These rings are a symbol of the love they share and a reminder of the vows that you two have taken here today. Joseph, take this ring, place it on Monica's finger, and repeat after me. In token and in pledge of my constant faith and abiding love, with this ring I thee wed. Monica, place the ring on Joseph's finger. Repeat after me. In token and in pledge of my constant faith and abiding love, with this ring I thee wed. That was the magic trick, folks. We stand here now united in the presence of something new. The union of Monica and Joseph, as this new relation takes root and grows, it will require the love and support of all of us present. On this day of celebration, let all those present rejoice in the commitments that we have made as well, for all of us are asked to be friends not only of Joseph or of Monica, but of Joseph and Monica together. In the moment of silence that follows, I ask each of you, in your own way, to confer a silent prayer, a blessing, a wish, or a hope upon this wedding. I thank all of you for coming today to help make this a very special moment in the lives of Joseph and Monica. And I know you will join me in saying to them, in the words of the poet Rumi, may these vows and this marriage be blessed. May it be sweet milk, this marriage, like wine and halva. May this marriage offer fruit and shade like a date palm. May this marriage be full of laughter, every day a day in paradise. May this marriage be a sign of compassion, a seal of happiness for here and for hereafter. May this marriage have a fair face and a good name, an omen as welcome as the moon full tonight in a clear blue sky. As Monica and Joseph go forward in life together, seeking an even richer, deepening relationship, and because they have pledged to meet sorrow and joy as a family, we rejoice to recognize the commitment they have made to each other. This is the moment I was telling you about. You remember this. I now invite them to share their first kiss as husband and wife. Conclude this special ceremony with the words of an Apache wedding ceremony that says, now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now you will feel no loneliness, for each of you will be the companion to the other. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life before you. Go now to your dwelling and enter into the days of your life together, and may your days be good and long upon the earth. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Monica and Joseph Harris. There's one more little detail, and Wayne Coffins can provide it for us.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. You have a seat. You have a seat. I'm fighting back some tears here because this is really my first son. And special day for him, special day for all of the brothers that's here, as well as our sisters as well. And inviting the new sister to our family. But I'm here to talk about the jump in the broom ceremony. Before we were granted our civil rights, we were denied the most basic of human rights. One of which was the ability to choose, the ability to marry, and the ability to love and live with the one that you love. On special occasions when slaves were allowed to marry, they were not able to hold lavish ceremonies such as this. They were just permitted just simply to jump a broom, just to show their commitment to one another. So during this time that you see that we are traveling back right now, and we're thinking about those times of the jumping of the broom ceremony, the plan was that they needed to be committed to one another and to show that even during the darkest of times, that they had a commitment to ritual, a commitment to culture, and most important of all, a commitment to love. And no matter the things that were going on around them, regardless of the fact of all the forces that were against them, they had those commitments. So I say, Joe, Monica, today we will hold that tradition true. And we will continue to keep that tradition alive for all of those families and all of those ones that had loved ones that could not have that ability to get out there and get married like how we're doing today. So at this time, I say, let's jump the broom. Make it real low.